I don't know if my taste buds are just ruined at this point, and I just can't taste anything.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Spacebar. I am Tyler Backus here with my good friend and barista, Keaton Patrick Crane. We're going to be talking about coffee today and learning some insights into the coffee world. Before we get started, do you want a beer?
Sure.
All right, can you show me your ID? All right, there you go.
Oh, thank you.
There you are. So you've worked in the coffee industry for a long time now, for many years.
Yes, coming up on 8 years.
When you are looking for a new coffee, what sort of qualities or quality do you look for that stands out, that's important to you as a barista?
So, I mean, first and foremost is just the quality itself. You score it based on the fragrance of it, the aroma, the overall flavor, sweetness, acidity, all those things.
Is there a lot that you can tell about someone based off of the type of coffee that they drink?
I will say you kind of get a feel for where they've been going before they've been coming to you.
So say if you were asked to divide all types of coffee drinkers into 3 separate categories, what would those categories be?
Man, that is a tough one. I would say first and foremost, like old school. So think your classic West Texas dude, they're gonna come and they just want a dark roast, cup of coffee, black, no cream, no sugar, nothing fancy. If you even try to talk to them about that, they're just like, oh, that's too fancy for me. Second one, I would probably say would be the like pretentious asshole, probably. And those are the easiest to spot by far. And they're gonna do everything that they can to make whoever's behind the counter, one, know that they know something, and two, that they know more than whoever's working. Third, I would just say, just your average person. Everyone starts out as like a chai guy. You know, I didn't drink black coffee until I was like 19 or so. I was apple cinnamon chai. That's like what I drink every single day. So yeah, just someone who's just like your average customer. They might ask a couple questions, but I mean, they know what they want, but they're also open to experiment a little bit as well.
Okay, so you've got your OGs, you've got your pretentious assholes, and you got your newcomers.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. As a barista, you serve a really important purpose to people every day, whether it's helping business people get ready for work, whether it's helping students study late into the night for an exam, or helping families and doctors and nurses stay up through those long nights in hospitals. Do you think about those types of things on a regular basis, and does it help you get through your job?
Yeah, to an okay degree, I would say. I say more so than anything is, and that I always try to instill in new staff members in particular, is if when someone walks through those doors, they have chosen to come in there, and the fact that they are choosing to come to our establishment and get our own our services is just a really, really awesome feeling. So yeah, it's really just an awesome experience knowing that you are part of their day because they chose for you to be.
What's the worst thing a customer can do when you are just slammed and backed up with orders?
Oh man, I wouldn't even say it's necessarily the worst thing. With specialty coffee in particular, you have certain drinks that just take a lot longer. For example, like a pour over coffee where you do everything by hand, you grind it, you with a kettle over a specific brewing device, and that just takes a lot of time. So it also takes you away from the rest of your bar and your bar flow. And you have someone over there for like 8 minutes not being able to help the rest of the bar, and then to watch them then take it over to like the doctoring station and just like dump a bunch of cream and sugar in there. But it's like you could have saved yourself money and myself time by just getting a regular cup of coffee, because at this point you're just drinking coffee with cream and sugar.
When people put cream and sugar in the coffee that you spend a lot of time picking a specific roast and making sure it's prepared properly, and you just see them dump those condiments in there, does it kind of feel like someone putting ketchup on a Wagyu steak?
I mean, if that's what they like, that's what they like, and I've got no issue with it. But I definitely feel like there's a better way to go about it, and probably just like listen to your barista.
Yeah. All right, everybody, now it's time for the espresso round, where I'm going to ask Keaton 5 questions in rapid succession, and he has to answer them just as quickly as he can, saying the first thing that pops into his head. All right, 3, 2, 1. Coffee or espresso?
Espresso.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Should pumpkin spice be seasonal or year-round?
Seasonal.
Were Ross and Rachel really on a break?
Yes.
Was coffee first discovered in Ethiopia or Colombia?
Ethiopia.
This man knows his coffee. All right, Keaton, out of all of the coffee in the world that you have ever tasted, what is your number one choice, and what would you recommend everybody watching go home and try?
Hands down, it's an Ethiopian coffee. It's a Yirgacheffe kosher. It's a lot of fancy words in there, but that's hands down the best coffee I've ever had. It's super fruity. That was one of the first coffees I was able to like taste something other than just like, oh, this tastes like black coffee. So that's an experience for me personally that I will always remember. So Ethiopian coffees for sure.
Everybody on YouTube, if you would let us know in the comments what coffee is your favorite coffee and what would you recommend anybody trying, and give a shout out to your local coffee shop as well. Up next, what we're going to do is Keaton and I are both going to try some different coffees. We're going to rate them, and then we're going to try to guess where they're from.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, everybody, now Keaton and I are about to do a coffee tasting. We have coffee from a major coffee chain. We have coffee that is old from this morning that we have reheated. We have gas station coffee, and we have coffee from the very coffee shop that yours truly works at. So we're going to be testing all of these. We're going to be rating them 1 through 10, and then we're going to be trying to guess which coffee is which to see how much this guy really knows about his coffee. I don't know anything about coffee, so I can do whatever I want.
No pressure.
Are you ready? We're going to start
in
the top left, and we're going to work our way back in a Z fashion.
Perfect.
All right.
Do you want me to try to figure out what they are based on smell?
I would love for you to figure out what they are based on smell.
No.
Bonus points if you can.
That one has like literally no smell to it at all. Okay, so B is definitely start. Major coffee chain. Alright, C is definitely Sugar Browns. For sure. I think A is going to be the gas station. And then that will be D with leftover coffee, my personal favorite.
Alright, let's do it.
So I'm
Okay,
going
start
A.
with A.
I say that because I feel like this is the least hot. That's why I think that's the leftover.
I'm getting hints of nuts.
That tastes like water.
Tastes like cardboard. I think that has to be the leftover.
It's not fair. You drank that leftover coffee this morning. I think that's going to be the gas station.
I just might win this.
You might, but you know what the leftover coffee from this morning tasted like originally.
Ooh, okay, I have a pretty strong feeling about this one. This one actually smells good.
Oh, I did not like that at all. That was bad.
You know what? I'm going to say that's Sugar Browns.
All right, well, shots are fired officially. That, So what are you tasting in this one? What's some of your flavor notes that you got going on in that?
That one was a little fruity. I'm going to be honest with you. I tasted some fruits in there. Maybe a papaya. I don't know.
What fruit are you eating?
What fruit do they put in coffee?
Not that. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. Yep.
I don't know. That one might be left over. Ugh.
Dude, you suck.
I'm going to go gas station.
Oh, dude, B was real bad.
I actually gave leftover coffee pretty good. It was pretty good.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust it. That one tastes the exact same as A.
I think that is A. Yeah, that taste. I need to go back.
I don't want to go back.
I know that can't be the major coffee chain one.
I feel very confident in my decision that this one is the major coffee chain. I don't know if my taste buds are just ruined at this point, and I just can't taste anything.
Okay.
How very wrong you are.
All right, Keaton, tell us what you got.
So up front for the A, I think that's the gas station.
Okay.
What do you have?
I have Sugar Browns.
You're wrong. For the sole purpose that I drink that coffee, like you drank the leftover coffee this morning, I drank the Sugar Browns coffee this morning.
Oh wait, no, I got that backwards. Hold on.
Dude.
Yeah, I got that backwards. I'm gonna switch it. For A, I have gas station coffee.
Same.
Okay. And I've given it a 1.
I give that a 5. Right in the middle. It tastes...
Surprising, that's high praise.
It tastes so much like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
that for control, I just feel like that deserves.
Yeah,
right
it
in the
doesn't
middle.
taste bad. I'm getting jittery. Okay, for B, what do you have?
I think B is the major coffee chain for sure.
Okay, what'd you give it?
Big ol' 1.
I think it's also the coffee chain, and I gave it a 6 because I think it's pretty good coffee. For C, what do you have?
That is definitely Sugar Browns, specifically the Costa Rica La Trinidad.
Okay, I also have Sugar Browns, and I gave it a 7.
That's pretty good. I mean, I gave it a 10. I am a little biased, admittedly, but
Fair.
we do
That's
really
fair.
good coffee. So,
I agree. That was the highest score I
and
gave
if
any
I'm
of
wrong, I'm gonna feel like a fool.
them. D, last one, final one.
Definitely leftover.
Leftover coffee, I gave it a 2.
Give it a 4. So,
Now we are going to learn the results. We're going to see how close we were. All right, A is gas station. That is what we both got.
Nailed
1
it.
for 1. The second one is the major coffee chain. That's B. We both got that one. C is your local coffee shop, Sugar Browns. And D is leftover coffee reheated from this morning.
nailed it.
Keaton was able to determine which coffee they were just based off the smell. That's a dude that knows his coffee. That's a dude who knows his stuff. That's it. Keaton, I appreciate you being on today, man. Thank you for teaching us about coffee.
Thank you.
Tell everybody if you want to give a shout out to Sugar Browns. Go ahead.
Yeah, come by Sugar Browns Coffee. We're in Lubbock, Texas. Killer coffee, even better staff, and better atmosphere. We go by the 3 C's, craft, community, and culture. So, yeah, we love for anybody to come by and join our community.
Excellent. That's a wrap. Everybody, again, please leave in the comments what is your favorite coffee. Give a shout out to your local coffee shop. And also be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.
That
Coffee.
fucking sucks, dude. That one.